What's up, y'all? We back at it with a new video. Today I want to talk about how the narc is seeing the new supply that thinks that they are special versus all 50 million other relationships a narc will have in their lifetime. Why does the new supply think that they are the 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the narc? The narc don't need nobody else. The narc is content with the new supply. The new supply sorry, I had to laugh before I said this. The new supply is better than you. You know, the new supply does this for them. The new supply makes them feel this way. The new supply allows this. The new supply does everything that you never did. Oh my God, the new supply is like a star falling out of the sky, and the narc picks it up, and now they're just in this soulmate, twin flame love. That's what they want you to believe. I'm gonna tell you straight up, y'all. I grew up around narcs, okay? I had a malignant narcissist parent, pretty much like a light-skinned, a pretty ass, because I don't really think Ike Turner is pretty, to be honest. My dad was pretty, though. He was a pretty guy. He's very attractive. He even had a beauty mark on his face, y'all. Jesus. Treacherous, y'all. But yeah, my parent was, you know, a fool. All narcs are, right? And you know, when you deal with fools, you're going to get foolery, okay? You don't get exempt from that. And I think if you are someone looking on the outside in and they've moved on with somebody, my biggest advice, and I'm not saying this because I want you to not deal with the narc, I'm saying this because this shit is all a process. And if, depending on how you go about it, will allow you to feed the demon while you're not even in the damn demon chamber, okay? The narc has left you and started a new torture chamber somewhere else. And if you guys still entertain them, talk to them, communicate with them, talk about them with mutual people, hang with people that they cool with, I'm going to be honest, y'all, cut it all off. Because anything you do after that, they try to do you, they try to destroy you and do you in. And anything you do, at that point, you are a part of the narc's campaign to show they love this next person, or they care about this next person. This next person is perfect, or this next person, you know, you really are the catalyst for all of this. So when we continue to talk to them after they've done this shit, and we can continue to try to keep a relationship with them, and we continue to try to, and it's hard, y'all, because I know what that feels like to come out of it and be completely confused, even though you know you were with a piece of fucking shit. It's still like mind-blowing that there's people in the world like this, but then it's really not, you know, because people are desperate. When a person is desperate, they go for anything. Yeah, if they can get more out of that other person because they don't really know them for real, yeah, they're gonna go to that other person. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, but whatever a narc needs, you don't need to equip. So if you with a narc and you got what they need, that's not a good thing. Because they're telling you they need and want one thing, but they actually gonna end up collecting the opposite from you. And that goes the same for anybody dealing with them. That goes the same if you're the child of a narc. That goes the same for every aspect. Something I found very interesting, I'm gonna hop right back into why the new supply thinks they special. Just hold me. When it comes to narcs, they can't love you because they don't love themselves, and they have missed out on that possible part of their life when they were young to be able to grow that. Once you're a narc, you're a narc. It's not going to change. And I honestly feel like this, right? I'm going to take up for the narcs. Saying that a narc can change or trying to push change on a narc, I feel like that should be a crime against the person that's trying to push it on them. And the reason why I feel like that is a narc, being a narc, is almost identical to a schizophrenic person experiencing hearing voices in their head. That's how just those things align together. They come together. Period. Boom. Right? So this is not a happy person. This is not a person that can fake the happiness for very long. You know? And when you're the child of a narc, you really get to see exactly what the fuck that looks like and how fucking crazy that looks. Because you gonna be woke up every day. You know, narcs like to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and argue knowing they got to get up at 7, knowing their partner got to get up at 7. Narcs also will start arguments and, know their kids got to go to school the next day, but who cares? But a narc don't give a damn about the kids. Narc don't care. You got to go to school, so what? That's how they see it. My feelings hurt. Focus on this. And they're not in a relationship with anybody to love that person. They don't have what we were looking for in relationships. Okay? Period. And I don't care who you are. Because even if they get with you and they put on this fake facade, over time, you're going to see, that new supply going to see, they not only don't give a fuck about them, they never gave a fuck about them. And that's going to happen with everybody, They're not exempt. But what you need to do is, if you're still communicating, no matter if it's positive, negative, whatever, cut them off. They're irrelevant. Narcs don't have shit going on. Okay? Even when they have shit going on, the shit finna be destroyed because they're a terrible person. So, don't give them no energy because, again, this is a weak person. Even if they move on to a new person, they're still incomplete in their defense. So, getting in a new relationship and them doing all that and trying to post all that and do all that, to me, when my ex did all that, they had the ugliest wedding. The bitch was ugly. He was wearing fake ass jewelry he had bought online. Fake jewelry, you can't even go take a shower with it on your neck. Okay? Literally. Had a watch, diamonds all in it, cubic zirconia galore. Okay? But they want to be perceived as something serious. This is a serious relationship. I'm sorry, yo. But they want to be perceived that way. That's their business, right? But guess what? They ran off and got married. Guess what, y'all? They ran off and got married. Did they have a honeymoon? Fuck no. They're broke. The bitch ride a black 2007 Altima. They're broke. They got married, had an ugly, raggedy ass wedding. The fucking decorations was wrinkled up. It just was like a mess, y'all. It was a mess. And after that, guess where they go? They go back to the narc's mom's house to live. So, me personally, that person that he went off with or whatever, because she knew about me. She is in hell right now. And also on the ad, my ex painted his nails for the wedding and didn't even get the bride the new supply. She didn't have her nails painted. His nails were painted pink and black. She didn't have a motherfucking thing. And y'all, again, press-on nails, you can make that shit work. You can get some press-on nails for $5. Or cheaper, honestly. They got press-on nails on TikTok. That's cute. Like really good shit. Like French tip, all types of stuff. I could not imagine as a woman. And on top of that, let me add insult to injury again, y'all. Brace yourself. The bitch looks like Dennis Rodman. She has a blonde boosie fade. So you don't got no hair. You're not going to go get your hair done. But you also not going to get your nails done. And it's really just because they all bummy. She's bummy. He's bummy. And I embarrassed them when I found this information out. And I don't necessarily recommend that. But I just feel like when a motherfucker play with me, I grew up around narcs. It's go time. Like, I know that's wrong. I'm not going to tell y'all to do that. But for me, how I perceive these things is, you've been plotting on me on some bullshit this whole time, so fuck it. We ball. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like, I don't lose it, but I kind of get in a mode like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I get in a mode you really don't want to have me, for real. Because, and this is how I knew, like, I really need to work on myself, because I saw myself, I could have really took shit really far, y'all. But I'm glad I didn't. But I did embarrass them. I embarrassed them multiple times. And, you know, so they really had to put on, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't really put on for the city, you know what I'm saying? Like Young Jeezy said, put on for your city. They was not putting on for the city. They looked like two raggedy ass hoes at the wedding. The mama, his mother even looked better, and she wasn't even dressed up. His friends came to the wedding in fucking hoodies and jeans. Like, it was just so crazy. And it was a private wedding, y'all. Now, she's in hell. I don't really watch them, and I don't give a fuck because they're bums. Again, I'm telling you all this information about them. These are not people that to be keeping up with. Like, they don't have shit going on. They still in his mama's house. And the whole time, his mom is in an incestuous relationship with him. I'm not saying they be freaking, but when I was in that situation, I would notice things. Like, my ex had told me, like, he be smacking his mom's butt. Strange. You know, and when I would hear stuff like that, y'all, you know what would make me, like, not immediately be like, okay, I don't want to talk to you no more? Because I had narc family members that did weird shit. So I'm thinking, like, let me not be judgmental because I got these family members. When in reality, you know, you're weird, they're weird, y'all are weird together. Period. But, you know, this chick knew about me, and I feel they did all that because they wanted to hurt me, but it really didn't work. And they're both ugly, so it just was like, I don't know. It just seemed really rushed and a mess. It looked terrible, you guys. I mean, I was hoping since they were getting married that they was going to do their big one. They did not do their big one, and I laughed at it, but it really just showed me, like, y'all really don't even, like, y'all are more worried about trying to hurt me than y'all actually having one of the most beautiful moments in your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people even had told me when they got engaged, the first thing she started talking about on her social media was me seeing it. Mind you, this nigga bought her a friendship ring. And when I say that, I mean, it's a ring. Number one, ladies, I'm going to tell you, you do what you want, but here's my advice. If a man marry you, that ring needs to have a solitaire, meaning that needs to be a diamond in the middle on your hand. It needs to be a rock on your finger, okay? Not no band up, whatever. If you want to do that, whatever. But females, for real, not the ones that are trying to deal with people playing with them. Your wedding ring should have a diamond on it. And then maybe when you get married, if y'all do another one, you can add an additional round ring with diamonds around it and crescent. That's cute. I've seen that happen. Very cute. But this female literally has a friendship ring. Like, he bought her, and honestly, with how I saw that it looked like something he got from the pawn shop. He loves the pawn shop, y'all, with his dusty bum ass. Stupid ass, nasty crap ball. But anyway, and it just looked a mess. Everything that they did, which was very limited because they're broke and they're stupid. He's not very smart either. It just is sad. I kind of felt sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for her because I think she deserves to get it. But I felt bad for her because I could see that I'm in a higher frequency. I'm out of something that she's in now. And I can see that, you know, you went and jumped into this situation with this person knowing that stuff. And I'm seeing that regardless if I see it or not, you're going to get God. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not with God. Like, you're with somebody that has no reason to really be good to you. Like, you don't matter to them like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is actually an ex of mine that would talk about his own mother when she's having health issues, you know. I don't know, did I post that video? I think I posted a video telling you guys, but basically his mother went to the doctor, and the doctor made a comment about her arm, because when he gave her high blood pressure thing, was doing a test, he was saying, oh, I know you can cook, which is so fucked up to say to her, because she's in there, because she's experiencing a lot of pain and stuff. So for you to really be a doctor and do that, and she already a big woman, and I feel like big people, they don't really like going to the doctor because, you know, just stuff like this, to be in an uncomfortable situation. And, you know, he told me that story thinking that we were going to laugh, and he got the opposite response from me. And I say that to say that guy is sick, you know. If you talk about your mom like that, I know that if I get sick, you're going to dog me, you know. You're going to laugh at me. You're going to take joy in seeing me going through something. And that's 100% what a narc does, and nobody is exempt of that, you know. And I think also, before you sit and believe the storyline that's being pushed, keep in mind, number one, narcs don't do what you think. The whole point of those is to be unexpected. So whatever you're seeing, you got a better off luck of knowing what's going on by flipping it, because that's probably what's actually happening. And that is why narcs and the New Supply have such a great interest in pushing out this type of narrative where they're so in love and this is amazing, and they're this, you know, just all this bullshit. Like, everything he ever called, or what he was calling her, like, y'all, I could tell basically that he talks to everybody the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. It's crazy. It's like the exact, literally doing the same thing, calling them the same thing, and you're just with a new person, because nobody is special to someone that's valueless. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to ask a hobo to tell you what diamonds are out here.